What's up, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam, here to give you a betting preview for the Elite Eight matchup between San Diego State versus Creighton. Just an absolutely insane side of the bracket that we have here on the South. The Elite Eight matchup is between the 5th and the 6th seeds, which obviously means none of the top 4 made the Elite Eight. Actually, funny enough, only one of the top 4 even made the Sweet 16. That would be Alabama, who had a decent lead at some point versus San Diego State and then just got blown out of the water in the second half. Very, very impressive performance from San Diego State. Looking at the other side of the matchup, we have Creighton versus San Diego State. Obviously, the Creighton side of it had a relatively easy Sweet 16 matchup against Princeton, the 15 seed that made the Sweet 16, won by 11. At some point, the game was a little bit close. I thought Princeton was going to make a run, possibly win, but Creighton ended up making a run at the end of the game to seal it. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is giving a betting preview for this game, Creighton versus San Diego State, using the free line shopping tool that OddsJam offers. If you want to look at the page that you see on the screen here, just go to Sports, March Madness, click the game that you're looking for, and you can do exactly what I am doing. Look into all of the different sports books and where they price odds for this game. Looking at the money line, easiest bet to make in sports, you just pick who's going to win straight up. Creighton is best offered on the money line, it looks like on FanDuel at -128. And then on the San Diego State side, we're not going to count Pinnacle because they're a sharp sports book, so it's not a bet that can be placed. San Diego State looks to be best offered on Caesars at +118. Looking at the value, there does seem to be a better value on the Creighton money line at -128, right? If we look at the sharp sports books, BetOnline -130, Bookmaker -129, Circa -132, and then Pinnacle being the biggest favorite on Creighton at -135. Now, if you remove the VIG from these sharp sports books, the Creighton moneyline side at -128 doesn't beat the no VIG odds. So not going to be a positive EV play on Creighton at all. Looking at the spread is where things are a little more interesting. So the spread is pretty much universally Creighton -2, with Pinnacle favoring Creighton at that number, right? They have the Creighton side at -110, the San Diego State side at -102. So they have the Creighton as the more expensive option, which is telling you that they are favoring Creighton. They think it's more likely that Creighton covers the 2 points. But again, not going to be a positive EV play on the Creighton spread. What I do find interesting is that BetOnline has it as a 50-50 outcome, right? Equal juice on each side, while the other two sharp sportsbooks, Bookmaker and Circa, actually favor San Diego State at that number. So if we're looking at where these books price the spread, we can get San Diego State +2.5. Now we have to accept a little bit of juice on it at +115 at BetMGM, but I do think that there is some value there. So my official play for the spread of this game is going to be San Diego State +2.5, -115 at BetMGM. Every single sharp sportsbook prices this spread at 2, so we are getting a little bit of value, the half point higher at 2.5. And as I mentioned, 2 of the sharp sportsbooks actually favor San Diego State at that number. They think it's more likely that they cover the 2 points. Now, Pinnacle does not, so we basically have one sharp sportsbook that favors Creighton at -2, 2 that favors San Diego State, and 1 that's even money. But we are still getting the half point better at San Diego State +2.5, which is why I am going with that. So again, official prediction here, official pick using OddsJam to find value is San Diego State +2.5, -115 at BetMGM. And that's going to be it. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know, and enjoy the game.